So a very warm welcome to everyone on this Friday evening. My name's Richard Hoskin and you're watching the second division fixture between Plymouth Argyle and Preston North End. Yes, the season is only a couple of weeks old, but you can't help but be excited by the start of the season Argyle have made. The Pilgrims are currently top of the table, and ignoring Argyle's Coca-Cola Cup defeat at Brentford, Argyle have made an unbeaten start to the league season. A 2-1 win over York was followed by a 4-4 draw at Preston. Although even now Argyle fans will be wondering how their team let a 4-1 lead slip away. Then on Tuesday night, Argyle put on a performance that was one of the best in Neil Warnock's time at Argyle. In a 2-0 win at Watford, Bruce Grobbelaar was inspirational, Tony James had a stunning debut, and Adrian Littlejohn was a constant threat up front. Argyle will be eager then to continue their good form tonight against Preston. The Lancashire outfit, like Argyle, were promoted to the second division last season, although they didn't have to rely on the playoffs to achieve their dream. They have made a reasonable start to the season with 1 win, 1 defeat and 1 draw. On Tuesday, a last-minute goal from former Mansfield striker Steve Wilkinson, his second of the game, gave North End a 2-1 win over Crewe. Let's look at the teams then. Tony James is fit, he was a slight doubt over him, and he makes his home debut tonight. Argyle line-up as follows then: in goal, Bruce Grobbelaar; number 2, Chris Billy; number 3, Paul Williams; number 4, Ronnie Morget; captain Mick Heathcote wears the number 5 shirt; Tony James number 6, Chris Ledbetter number 7, Richard Logan number 8, Adrian Littlejohn number 9, Mickey Evans wears number 10, and at number 11, Mark Saunders, who makes his first home appearance of the season. Argyle subs are Chris Curran, there was a slight doubt over him, but he's okay; Neil Illman, and the fit again, Martin Barlow. Let's switch our attention to Preston now. In goal they have Tuvo Moulian, I hope I pronounced that right; number 2, John Kay; number 3, Dean Barrack; number 4, Graham Atkinson; number 5, Russ Wilcox; number 6, David Moyes, he returns to the side; number 7, Simon Davey; number 8, Ian Bryson; number 9, Andy Saville; number 10, Steve Wilkinson, and Kevin Kilbane is number 11. The Preston substitutes are Ryan Kidd, Neil MacDonald and Mickey Brown. The referee tonight is Paul Redger, he's from Tipton, and his linesmen are N.R. Cockquill and A.C. Harvey. Preston will kick off in this first half. I assume Argyle won the toss because in the second half they'll be attacking their own fans in the Devonport end. The Argyle fans will be crucial tonight. Argyle eager to impress a wide audience. Preston in their change strip of all red, usually play in white, but it would clash with Argyle's green and white strip. The atmosphere here is very impressive. Argyle fans very excited by the start their side have made to the season. And Graham Atkinson is standing over the ball to kick this second division fixture off. Practically dead on time. Scheduled to start at 6:45, and we've got a perfect start to this game. The crowd getting impatient, but the game is now underway. Preston North End attacking from right to left in this first half. And an early touch for Dean Barrack. Mick Heathcote cuts that one, Mickey Evans now. Tony James with his first touch in a home league fixture. And one he'll want to forget. Well, ever since that trip to Wembley, the atmosphere at Argyle games has been something else. And again, surely they're going to inspire Argyle for something special tonight. That's Kilbane with an ineffective header. Morget plays it forward. Heathcote. They're playing a bit of head tennis at the moment. Littlejohn tries his best to control it. Good on him. That was Andy Saville with the number 9. The ball forward. For a moment, Mickey Evans might have been in, but Russ Wilcox was very relaxed and allowed the ball to go back to the Preston North End goalkeeper. Moulanen. Littlejohn appeared to be pushed. The referee saw nothing wrong with that challenge. It's Littlejohn against the experienced David Moyes. And David Moyes showing all his experience. Allowed the ball to run off the touchline. Preston taking their time with this throw-in. And an easy header for Mick Heathcote. Looking for Mickey Evans. Away by Wilcox. High ball, and it will go now to Paul Williams. And Richard Logan, the long ball specialist, can get such distance with these throw-ins. With an early chance to set up an Argyle attack. He gets a lot of distance on. Mickey Evans going for it. Instead of Heathcote was the nearest Argyle player to it, but Argyle have another chance. Paul Williams' cross. Mark Saunders, the widest player for Argyle. Heading isn't his strongest point. Just listen to that crowd. It's amazing. Neil Saunders. Billy's cross is low. Mickey Evans turns well. Evans shoots. It's a goal! Mickey Evans for Plymouth Argyle. And what a superb goal by Argyle's highly rated young striker. Just 3 minutes into the game, and Mickey Evans adds a few more pounds to his already inflated transfer fee. What a goal! He turned superbly, faced the goal, and it was only ever going to go into one place, the back of the net. What a goal! Such confidence by Argyle's young striker. And the perfect start to Argyle. And the atmosphere was electric before, now listen to it. Preston shaken. This is Davey. The referee was in the way of Graham Atkinson. Out wide now, Dean Barrack. His cross in. Saville going for it. Grobbelaar way out of his goal, but never mind. Well, Mickey Evans, he's been linked with so many clubs. He's already had a loan spell at Blackburn Rovers. Nottingham Forest have been linked with him, Arsenal, Leeds United. And people watching him today will be so impressed with that goal. That is a striker in confident form. He's already scored once this season. Scored last Saturday against Wrexham. That's his second goal of the season. Bruce Grobbelaar with a goal kick. Headed on by Ledbetter. A long ball forward. And Wilkinson chasing it, but never going to get to that. Bruce Grobbelaar wearing a very colourful Argyle goalkeeper shirt today. The long ball, looking for Evans. Well, they all miss it. And Littlejohn almost got in there, but Moulin got to it just. Preston have to keep their composure. The game's so early, there's so much can happen. The game's far from over. Here's Mick Heathcote. They're taking the time with this throw-in. Simon Davey, he will take it. Saville gets a flick to it. But it's ineffective. Tony James can head it away. Littlejohn. Davey again. Play on, says the referee. This is Dean Barrack, wearing the number 3 shirt for Preston. Andy Saville. And his ball going nowhere. And Paul Williams with a determined run forward. What a brilliant run. Finally stopped in his tracks. Still he's trying to get that ball. Well, he ran half the length of the pitch. This is Kilbane now. Chris Billy desperately trying to get back. And Tony James. I saw him at Watford, he was outstanding. He got to every ball. And again, what a magnificent challenge, and it had to be dangerous in a dangerous area. Tony James impressing the Argyle fans already. Simon Davey, I take it he's Preston's long throwing specialist. Grobbelaar coming for that, he flaps. That was Kilbane with a shot. The first sign of eccentricity by Bruce Grobbelaar this evening. He gets away with it, but Kilbane would have fancied his chances. He had to swing for it first time, and luckily for Plymouth it went high over that bar. Bruce Grobbelaar in the Argyle goal. Rumours that he's going to be taking charge of the Zimbabwe team. Hopes to take them to the World Cup finals in 2 years' time. And he won't be showing them videos of that goal kick there, but the number 8, Ian Bryson, with a flap at the ball, absolutely nothing. So Bruce Grobbelaar, as I was saying, hopes to take Zimbabwe to the 1998 World Cup final, or the finals at the very least in France. He's certainly a busy man, but his primary concern is helping Argyle tonight. And he'll be happy with things so far. His side are winning by a goal to nil. Mickey Evans with that brilliant goal. Mark Saunders has something to prove tonight. Only in the side because Carlo Corazon's on international duty. Corazon will be back for Tuesday's game against Brentford. Be interesting who Neil Warnock chooses. There's Saunders again with an intelligent ball, but cutting out was Ross Wilcox. The captain here, Ian Bryson. It's a nice little ball there. Andy Saville. Graham Atkinson. And John Kay loses out in the tackle to Heathcote. Adjusted by Wilkinson. Saville. That's an intelligent ball. There's some space on that left-hand side. Kilbane takes responsibility. Completely on his own on the left was Dean Barrett. Kilbane didn't pick him, and perhaps he should have, because Barrett could have got in a superb cross because he had so much time. He had all the time in the world, and Neil Warnock in the dugout making that point now. Richard Logan will take the throw in. About 8 or 9 minutes into this first half. And Evans, who's just getting better and better throughout his Argyle career. Took time to get the goals, but he's now hitting them on a regular basis. And it's good reward for the Argyle youth development system, who've got a very good talent up front there. Paul Williams, the left back, will take this goal kick. Mick Heathcote up there with the best of them. Gets his head to it as well, but not enough power on it. Oh, Little John was never going to get to it, so simple for Preston, really. The long ball forward. Searching for Kilbane, who's had a lot of the ball early on. Morget, battling for everything. Dean Barrett. Well, Graham Atkinson wondering who that ball was to. It was to Mick Heathcote in the end. That was his answer. It's Dean Barrett again. He'll have a chance to redeem himself. Atkinson. Bryson plays it back to Moyes, who plays the first time ball. It finds John Kay. Andy Saville now. Ledbetter doing some good defensive work. But Preston with their first pressure of this game. And they're worrying Argyle as well. Moyes. Another searching ball forward. This time Argyle deal with it more comfortably. Morget with a header. What a good header. Mickey Evans on his own. Oh, wonderful skill. Mickey Evans and then blocked. Graham Atkinson with a foul. Mickey Evans, who's on a high at the moment, cynically blocked by Graham Atkinson, and that's the clearest free kick you're most likely ever to see. It was an Argyle free kick, and Mick Heathcote this time stays back, but they've got the height of Mickey Evans up there, and Richard Logan has strolled forward as well. Morget can also score headed goals, just ask Darlington of that. Tony James, the long ball forward. Morget, was that? It was Ronnie Morget. I think he expected Logan to win the ball, and when the ball did come to him, it was a bit of a surprise, and rather flat to that header. Well, Morget, what a spectacular diving header, but it was spectacular in the wrong half of the pitch, unfortunately. Saville. Well, Wilkinson was almost through there. Half a chance. He's Good little player steal. Wilkinson scored 2 goals on Preston's last game against Crewe Alexandra. And a 2-1 win for Preston. The winner coming in the 90th minute. So Wilkinson, a constant threat for the whole game, and Argyle will be well aware of that. Kilbane. Saville. Just intercepted by Heathcote, but not convincingly. That's an Argyle throw-in. Much to the delight of the Argyle fans. Evans loses out on that header, but Leadbitter with a low ball for Littlejohn. Can Littlejohn run at the defenders? Instead he plays an intelligent ball wide out left. Paul Williams. Argyle now have a chance to get some bodies into the box. Saunders is one of them, but he just fails to win that header. But Billy has some time. That's a good cross. Mickey Evans decides to chest it down. The header could have been the better option. Morshey will shoot. Morshey! Just wide of the Preston goal. And another beautiful move by Argyle. Mickey Evans might have headed it, instead took the option to chest it down, played it back to Ronnie Morshey. And that wasn't far off, was it? Preston can breathe again. Argyle free kick. Chris Billy, will he take the free kick quickly? No. Because it was in the wrong place. So Tony James, Argyle's newest signing, wearing the number 6 shirt. And Mick Heathcote this time has pushed forward. He's got Ian Bryson for company. Mickey Evans has got his eye on the ball. Fails to win the header. Saunders with a chance. Only toe poked it. And Preston now have a chance to collect the troops. Which Dean Barrack's good play. Even the Argyle fans applaud that bit of play there by Dean Barrack. Graham Atkinson. Saville. And Argyle get possession again. Some nice one-touch football by Argyle. Leadbitter. It's 2 Argyle strikers against 2. Leadbitter goes alone. Oh, and just missing out was Adrian Littlejohn. It was the right idea by Leadbitter. It's a free kick in the end. The players play on, but it's a free kick. But the ball just in the wrong place, and it was the right idea. On another day, Littlejohn could have gained possession of that ball, and then who knows what would have happened. The way Littlejohn started the season, could easily have been 2-0. But Argyle by far the better side. Preston having a bit more possession possibly than Argyle, but Argyle creating the chances, and that's what matters. They seem to be doing more with the ball than their friends from up north, should I say. Evans, who seems to be everywhere. That was a good idea. If someone had made a run, that would have been a fantastic ball, but nobody did, so from being a fantastic ball, it's an average ball, but never mind. Billy with a strange high ball to nobody in particular. I think it's been a pot luck, hoping it would go to Argyle player. It didn't, and now the referee, Paul Redger, has given Preston a free kick. Searching for Saville. He gets his head to it as well. But Grobbler gets his hand to it ahead of Steve Wilkinson. Steve Wilkinson looks to be the most threatening player so far for Preston. Andy Seville, the other striker, has been creating more than having pots at goal. Mickey Evans just got his head to it, but didn't get his full head to it, so Preston get the ball. Saville with the run there, creating an option for Preston, but he loses possession. Preston don't though. Important that. Barrack. Wilkinson. But Grobbler again. What a goalkeeper to have. What a scoop. Paul Williams. That's almost a brilliant ball. Morshey still has a chance of getting to it, does he? Is that a corner? No, it's not. Good play by Preston. Morshey battling for the ball. And in the end, it's a goal kick. But at least Morshey not giving up for the ball. Others might have. two number 11s battling for the ball. The ball forward by Billy. Littlejohn gets a touch to it. Mickey Evans. Oh, almost came through to him then, that jinking run. Richard Logan battling for this ball. He was all over the place. Hawkinson got a comfortable header. Ian Bryson wearing the captain's armband tonight. David Moyes. Again, David Moyes ignores the option to play the ball back to the goalkeeper. Dean Barrack was suggesting he should. Instead, Dean Barrack got the ball. Preston with a bit of possession football. But they're not going to do much good in their own half. This is more promising. Kevin Kilbane. But Chris Billy, who's primarily a winger, got a good goal against Watford on Tuesday. He's being asked to do some defending duties whilst Mark Patterson recovers from that broken leg. Simon Davey with the throw-in. Grobbelaar again going for the ball. He loses it, but gets it the second time. He's never going to give you a comfortable 90 minutes, Bruce Grobbelaar, but even against Wrexham, he let 4 goals in and still had a good game, which is strange to say. Mickey Coates hoofs the ball forward. Tony James now has a chance to get the header. Andy Saville claimed a bit of pushing, but never. And Saunders gets his head to it. They'll start on a few headers early on. Good to see Mark Saunders winning one for a change. In some space now on that right-hand side, John Kay. Graham Atkinson. The game's calmed down after that electric start now. Preston have certainly. They're happy to play the ball around and wait for that opening, but it's not happening. Argyle are more direct and they're creating more chances. Mickey Evans was looking for the run of Littlejohn, but Littlejohn went where the ball didn't. Williams wins that one. It's a bit like a pinball machine because Preston get a second chance to get rid of the ball. Littlejohn putting a bit of pressure on the Preston goalkeeper. David Moyes plays the ball forward. Andy Saville. It's an intelligent header. Ian Bryson leaves possession now, and here comes Graham Atkinson to Dean Barrack. On the left-hand side, Mickey Evans coming back to do a bit of defensive duty. Can't do much about it at the moment. Kevin Kilbane, who's had some joy on that left-hand side early on, certainly in times of possession, being given a lot of the ball. But Billy doing a good job defensively. Well, please Neil Warnock with that. The linesman's flag is up. Bit of relief for Argyle. The two linesmen again are Cockwell and AC Harvey. Although they're not linesmen, are they? They're referees' assistants this season, I'm told to call them. There's so many changes in football nowadays, it's hard to keep up, and I'll go on keep calling them linesmen for now anyhow. Bruce Grobbelaar. A long ball forward. Adrian Littlejohn's the only Argyle player who could ever win that. He doesn't. A few groans for the Argyle players and fans alike. Saville against Logan. Logan just got his head to it. Very important, that. But Saville showing his strength. And the referee allows the play to go on. It's Bryson. John Kay. Simon Davey now. Against his number 7 counterpart, Chris Leadbitter. Screaming for the ball there was Russ Wilcox. He gets the ball eventually. Davey again. Saville. And the referee this time allows play to go on. Ronnie Morget. Littlejohn. Littlejohn. It's a good run. But David Moyes using experience to get past, get the ball off Adrian Littlejohn, and controversially that's the throw into Preston. Wilkinson somehow got the ball. It seemed to go past about 3 or 4 players from either side. Nice play there. Saville, good ball. Dean Barrack. This is going to worry Argyle. This is dangerous. Atkinson. Great covering back. Mark Saunders. Well, he's fairly new to this game. Only signed professional forms about a year ago. But he's showing maturity there, covering back at a vital time. Graham Atkinson was in a dangerous position. corner, taken by Graham Atkinson. Barrack. Crossed in, Saville gets a flick to it. It's dangerous and had to be tipped over the crossbar by Bruce Grobbelaar. Worrying times for Argyle. It all stemmed from when Preston made that run and the ball went to Graham Atkinson. So a number of bodies in that penalty area. Graham Atkinson, not one of them. He's going to take this corner kick. They've got David Moyes in there. They play the short one to Bryson. Taken back in. A disappointing effort from Preston, but somehow they still get the ball. Don't deserve to. After failing miserably at that corner routine. Barrack. Grobbelaar, good call. Logan contemplated going for the ball, but he heard the shout from Grobbelaar, left the responsibility to the goalkeeper, and Argyle now can have an attack. Oh dear, Paul Williams, not the best of balls he's ever likely to play. While Preston players claim a back pass, Tony James, well, I don't think Tony James knew much about that. He was so nervous about making a mistake. Argyle have quietened down on the strikers department. Plenty of space, plenty of time to assess things there, Preston. Suddenly, a lot less space was there was Ronnie Morget. Had to act quickly, happy to give away a throw-in. Simon Davey, who seems to be spending more time taking throw-ins than playing football at the moment. Saville somehow got a crossing. And again it came off an Argyle defender, but that was never going to back pass. Preston players this time don't appeal to the referee, which is quite wise. Littlejohn gets his head to it. That can only go as far as the Preston number 3, Dean Barrack. Saville. Was that handball? It looks like, certainly looked like handball. The referee didn't think so. Chris Billy appeals for a throw-in. He gets a throw-in. So it was a perfect start to the game by Argyle, just like it's been a perfect start to the season. Not like last season. Argyle played Preston about the same stage last season in the 3rd division. And Argyle, of course, lost their first 6 games of the season, including a 2-0 defeat here at Home Park by Preston. But we all know how Argyle went on to bigger and better things, ending up getting promotion, ignoring that terrible start to the season. This time Argyle have made a better start to the season. We just hope they don't lose all their games. I can't see that happening. Argyle have started brightly, playing some attractive stuff. And Neil Warnock is always going to have teams at the top end of the table rather than the bottom. Bit of head tennis there from Ian Bryson. It worked well for him. Preston are getting more and more of the ball. John Kay making a run for him. Was Davey ignored. Instead it was crossed in, and Logan gets a authoritative header. But Preston can have a chance to shoot. Well cut out again by Logan. Oh dear. Barrack. He crosses it in. This is dangerous. And Logan this time gets his head to it. Well played. It's a throw-in to Plymouth Argyle. Worrying times for Argyle though. They started off so confidently. They seem to be looking a bit nervous in these last 5 minutes. About 25, 26 minutes have gone in this game. The 2nd division fixture, and it's Plymouth 1, Preston 0. Heathcote. A long ball forward. Oh, and so unlucky Adrian left it on. He got the right touch, just too much pace. If he'd have got control of that, his pace would have surely have taken him through for a chance. Well, what a terrible throw out, and that's Moulane, who almost made a complete hash of things, and fair dues to the lad. He composed himself to a nice bit of skill pass, Little John, which would have pleased the Argyle number 9 himself, but the Preston management team will not be pleased with that. And Moulanen, I think that's his name, he's a Finnish international. I think I'll just call him a Finnish international from now on, it's much easier to pronounce, isn't it? Foreigners in the game affect even games at this level. Kevin Kilbane now with Ronnie Morget for company, and Ronnie Morget, brilliant. Little John didn't have the strength to keep possession. Simon Davey, Preston a bit dominant, and they got a lot of space here as well. This is worrying. John Kay, it's a cross in, but it didn't find Kevin Kilbane, instead it finds Chris Billy. Not in the danger area, it's a throw in to Plymouth Argyle. Put up a bit high there by Little John, but the referee allows play to continue. David Moyes gets his head to it. So this Preston goalkeeper is 22 years of age. He's called Thibaut Moulanen, apparently. Pity he hasn't been given a nickname like Juninho at Middlesbrough. Just call him Juninho, it's easy. Don't bother with his first name because basically people can't pronounce it. Ian Bryson, Steve Wilkinson. Argyle's defensive play there appreciated by this home park faithful. A fairly impressive crowd of over 9,000 turned up for Argyle's opening fixture against York. And walking into the ground there was a fair few people in the turnstiles. Preston attacking. Again the ball just too deep for Kevin Kilbane. Kilbane could be a bit more threatening if the ball was played to him more accurately, you feel. This is Preston's game now. If the score stays at Plymouth 1, Preston 0, then Neil Warnock won't really care come May time. Well, Andy Saville does well to get the ball out to or an attempted ball to Kevin Kilbane, but Chris Billy's having an impressive game, has adapted to his defensive role very quickly. Still given a licence to roam forward as much as possible. That's what makes Argyle's defensive system so successful, because Paul Williams and Chris Billy are such good attacking players. Graham Atkinson. Simon Davey. Dean Barrett now. Again in space. Simon Davey. Heathcote took time to react. Davey gets past Heathcote. I think he surprised Grobbelaar with a shot. He certainly angered the Preston players with the shot. Easy pickings for Grobbelaar. Well, John Kay with a clearance that he wouldn't have known too much about, but it was vital, because if he hadn't got to that, Little John would have been through. Here come Preston. A shot. Attempted placement there by Ian Bryson. Initially the danger was caused there by the number 10 Steve Wilkinson, cut out by Heathcote. But then Bryson, who will be disappointed with that effort, certainly looks disappointed. Evans gets his head to it, well played. His header just not coming off for Argyle, they're certainly winning them, just not going to the right players though. In space again, John Kay, well played Chris Ledbetter. If Argyle score, this will be down to Chris Ledbetter. Evans slips at the vital time. Nothing you can do about things like that. I think Argyle fans disappointed that Preston are just being given so much time. They're not being hustled by Argyle. Although if Preston are there playing around with the ball in their own half, then they're never going to score from there, so let them do what they like. After all, Argyle are the side that's winning. Ian Bryson, Saville, out wide. Dean Barrett. Again, runs at the defence. This is worrying. Dean Barrett, a low ball this time. Wilkinson. And Richard Logan gets the ball away, but Wilkinson in so much space. And Argyle will be pleased just to concede a corner. think Mick Evans coming back to help defend. Only Littlejohn is forward for the Argyle. Can Argyle hold out? The corner swung in. James away. Graham Atkinson. John Kay. First time cross. Saville went for it, James got it. There's no one up front for Argyle to help ease the pressure. Graham Atkinson. Crossed it in, Andy Saville with a header. That was Andy Saville. He got in the right place, got a right header, but it was just over. Argyle will have to act surely there. Preston are getting far too much of the ball, and Argyle discussing tactics between themselves and with manager Neil Warnock. Evans gets a flick. Bit of skill there by Preston. The number 11, Kevin Kilbane. Davey. Barrett. Sorry, this is Bryson. Pardon me. Bryson now makes a run into the area. Frustrated he didn't get a 1-2 there. Graham Atkinson. The shot takes a deflection. Helped ease the sting off that shot. And softly to Bruce Grobbelaar. Evans can run at the Preston defence. Well, he's got the confidence to shoot. This time it doesn't work off, but when a striker's confident, you don't tell him to not stop shooting. Because as he's proved already once tonight, he's more than capable of scoring the unexpected. When he got the ball, he had so much work to do, but turned brilliantly for that goal and then shot superbly. Morget, some nice skill. Saunders. I think Argyle fans want the ball to go on the floor rather than a bit of head tennis, which it's doing at the moment. Simon Davey. Andy Saville, again, coming in a long way into this, towards the halfway line, rather than the striking position where he's far more dangerous. Saville now with some time again. Russ Wilcox can have time to direct the play. What a good cross there by Dean Barrack. Saville shoots. In the end it turns for a pass for Wilkinson. And what was happening there? Tony James giving Bruce Grobbelaar a bit of target practice. Kevin Kilbane. This play has been primarily on this left-hand side as we look at it. Barrack. Can Grobbelaar get to it? He can. He had Simon Davey for company. But very confident catch by the Plymouth Argyle number 1. And at last Argyle get a bit of play on the ground. Free kick to Argyle. Ronnie Morget was fouled. And Argyle get a bit of breathing space because that's what they need. Preston have come more and more into this game as it's progressed. Oh, suggesting that Evans was impeded there. The referee was having absolutely none of it. Logan. Just too much pace on that for Mickey Evans to get on the end of it.
Get on with it is the message to Richard Logan, which he does so. Takes the referee's advice, which is always wise. Well, the game started off so promisingly, didn't it? Michael Evans with such an early goal, and early goals often gives a game, or leads to a good game of football, but it's not turned out that way, and after a bright start from Argyle, Preston have controlled this game without causing Bromwell too many problems. It's been more of a midfield battle than anything. Preston admittedly winning it, but not doing much with it. And this game, let's say, there could be more goal-mouth action for the Argyle fans, especially in the Preston penalty area. Dean Barrack. Steve Wilkinson. One of the most impressive Preston players in this first half. Ian Bryson. Oh dear. Mocked by the Argyle fans. And the other number 8, Richard Logan, gets a chance to push the ball forward a bit with one of his long throw-ins. Even while Argyle haven't been attacking, Littlejohn's always looked dangerous whenever the ball's been played forward to him. But Preston have looked dangerous whenever they've attacked, and here's Graham Atkinson. Saville. Saville this time getting his head to it when he least expected it. Drilled in by Barrett. Saville though, brave enough to continue even though he took a bit of a whack on the face, and that's a wonderful cross. Chris Billy having to get his head to it because Steve Wilkinson was ready to pounce. It's yet another corner. The Preston North End captain, Ian Bryson's going to take this. And they're all queuing up to get their head to this ball. Swung in. It's a goal kick. David Moyes with that header, adjudged to have touched the ball last. But yet another chance for Preston. And Neil Warnock will be happy for half-time to come so he can readdress the troops. And remind Argyle that they're actually winning and should be a bit more confident when they've got the ball. Michael Evans. Saunders now. Littlejohn. Michael Evans. Well, he was in a cul-de-sac and lost the ball eventually to Graham Atkinson. Disappointing because Saunders made a very good break. Barrack to Saville. Barrack gets the ball again. A disappointing cross. Tony James though, with a much better clearance, but this time only as far as Ross Wilcox. The passes aren't turning out correctly for Argyle. This is Kevin Kilbane. Kilbane, that's a good cross. Andy Saville with a header, Wilkinson with a header. It's a goal for Preston North End. And you have to say that has been coming. It was crossed in by Kevin Kilbane. Andy Saville, a lot of people would have gone for goal, but not Saville. He saw Wilkinson was in space, and Steve Wilkinson, 2 goals on Tuesday night, has the simple task of equalising, and it's now Plymouth Argyle 1, Preston North End 1. A goal for Steve Wilkinson, the signing from Mansfield Town in June 1995. £90,000 he cost, a bit of a bargain. Always going to get goals, and he's proved that again once again tonight, although he'll give a lot of credit to his teammates for creating that. And after a bright start, Argyle have faded in this game. Preston have come more and more into it. Perhaps that goal's the wake-up call that Argyle need. The atmosphere, so impressive at the beginning of the game, has reduced in volume just a little. Can Argyle then, with about 3 minutes of this first half remaining, give their fans something to cheer about before the half-time coffee break? Evans loses out. He was winning those at the beginning of the game. Logan. The cross in. Saunders challenging the goalkeeper, but a confident catch by Preston's Finnish international goalkeeper. Heathcote. Chris Billy. Russ Wilcox. Goal kick. The stage was set for a good game of football, and it's not been a poor game, just disappointing that Argyle haven't been able to capitalise on their good start to the season, but we're only at the halfway stage. I remember against York on the opening day, Argyle were disappointing in the first half, but we're a different team in the second half and scored 2 good goals, so you never know. Wilkinson. Ian Bryson has to play it back because Paul Williams was shadowing him. Mick Heathcote in a bit of trouble. Oh dear, has to give away a corner. Was going the wrong way. Someone should have told him that Argyle attacking from left to right, but he lost his footing and gave away a corner when it was pointless. Didn't have to happen. And now Brighton and Atkinson are both standing over this ball for this corner kick. Is this something they've rehearsed in training, perhaps? It is. It's swung in. Saville. And like Heathcote, Saville with a poor touch. So Bruce Grobbelaar takes his time. Morget. Tony James. Shows some skill. Gets past Wilkinson, the goal scorer. Tempting to find an Argyle player. He does so. Evans now challenging. Moy saw Evans coming and decided to just hoof the ball into the Lyndhurst ground. The half-time whistle goes. It started so perfectly for Argyle. Michael Evans scoring after just 3 minutes of the game with a brilliant individual effort. But Preston, as the game progressed, came more and more into this game. Have to say, deservedly equalised thanks to their number 10, Steve Wilkinson, as they players run off at half-time. The score is Plymouth Argyle 1, Preston North End 1. Well, Neil Warnock won't be impressed with that first half performance, and before the second half even begins, there's a substitution for Plymouth Argyle. You see him on your screen now. And to make his first appearance of the season will be the number 14, Martin Barlow. He had such a great season last year, was instrumental in helping Argyle to promotion, and he'll get a good round of applause now. Was injured pre-season, had a bit of a layoff, but he's now fit enough to take his place. There's a non-playing substitute against Watford. He comes on for the second half. He replaces the number 11, Mark Saunders. And Martin Barlow, who's always going to make some sort of difference to the game. Can he do it this evening? It's Plymouth Argyle 1, Preston North End 1, Adrian Littlejohn and Ronnie Morget kick off the second half. Argyle attacking from right to left on your screen towards their own fans in that Devonport end of the ground. So while the game kicks off, Michael Evans with an early touch. Things just have to improve from that first half performance. Preston would have been bitterly disappointed not to have had something from that first half showing. Football's so often an unfair game. It seemed to be just a bit more justice was done when Wilkinson equalised, and here is Wilkinson now. But Tony James, who was brilliant against Watford, has been sound tonight. Signed from Hereford. And the fee set by a tribunal midweek, £80,000 Argyle will have to pay eventually for his services. Simon Davey. The cross is in. James gets to do it first. Martin Barlow with his first touch. The two number 4s battling for the ball, which Graham Atkinson wins. And here's where Martin Barlow's so impressive when it's ball to feet. And that was a nice little ball there to Adrian Littlejohn, but Littlejohn can't control it. Heathcote can in defence vitally. Morget, that's a great header. Argyle now attack. Barlow looking for Adrian Littlejohn. Moyes has to give away a corner. And this is much better from Argyle, pressuring that Preston defence. The Preston players didn't have to earn their money in the first half. Things have to change in the second half of Argyle to earn the points. And hooray, the atmosphere is back, the crowds are back, singing their hearts out for the lads. Leadbitter will take this corner kick. Logan's up there, James is up there. Mickey Heathcote trying to create some space for himself, he's also up there. Preston, half clear it, Martin Barlow shoots. Half blocked, James, that's an intelligent header. Still the danger's not over, Logan, cleared. Can Leadbitter win control? That's a good little ball to James. Oh, James very unlucky, but Heathcote. Well, I'm not sure what that was, it was a shot in the end. And Argyle start a bit more brighter after their fading performance in that first half. Heathcote, well played. Nice ball there to Bruce Grobbelaar in the Plymouth Argyle goal. A long kick forward. Evans, nice little touch. Littlejohn. Williams is out to his left. Williams has the ball. Williams has to take time to control the ball, but he's now got possession. Williams plays a 1-2 there with Morget. Williams, that's a good ball out wide. The play switches to the right-hand side, Martin Barlow. But good covering back by Kevin Kilbane. Dean Barrack now. Heathcote, first time ball forward. Wilcox had to get to that. He did. And I think the foot up was a bit high there. The linesman signals. It's a free kick to Preston North End. Friday night football here at Plymouth. Friday night football, a bit of a rarity. I remember Argyle playing Barnsley on a very cold Friday evening about 8 or 9 years ago. It was freezing cold, very misty, and it was 0-0. Let's hope today's game was a big improvement on that. That was in the old second division. This is in the new second division. I've always been fixtures on Good Friday occasionally, of course, but this has been switched to a Friday evening tonight, and a very rare evening fixture. Originally scheduled for the day after, or the Saturday the 31st instead of 30th. Preston's free kick. They're trying to play it out wide left. Instead it goes into the advertising hoardings for a goal kick to Plymouth Argyle. Determined header, puts under Argyle pressure. Heathcote though, back to Bruce Grobbelaar, and we're back where we started from. Grobbelaar again forward. This time it's a bit more productive for Argyle. Tony James. Oh, that's an excellent ball. Michael Evans. Away, Michael Evans. Oh, and then hacked. Evans furious with Ian Bryson. And quite rightly so. Evans have done so well to earn some space. I think the referee more worried about Evans' reaction than the foul. And Argyle get a free kick. It's practically in the corner kick position. And it looks like Leadbitter will take it in. We'll have to wait a minute. Our player's down injured, whilst Dean Barrack will collect a booking for that foul on Evans. The first booking of the game, and deservedly so. It's a poor challenge by the left back, the Preston left back. The referee calling for the stretcher. Often just to get the players off the field so play can continue, not always a sign that a player is seriously injured. The stretcher a long time coming. Let's hope this isn't a serious injury. The last time we saw a stretcher at a home part is when Mark Patterson was carried off against Chelsea. And we all know what's happened to him. Well, Russ Wilcox is okay to stand up, but he's got to leave the player field, and he won't be allowed on. Leadbitter. Billy takes the deflection. Only half away. Martin Barlow, can he shoot first time? He does. Takes the deflection. It's a corner kick. That could have gone anywhere. In the end, it went just over the bar. But that was desperately close, and the reaction of the crowd told you so. Martin Barlow. Another product from the YTS scheme will take this corner kick. It's a different second half, isn't it? Heathcote missed it. They're all in there. Cleared away. Somehow Tony James was in there. And the referee, I think, has signalled. That was dangerous. That could have gone anywhere. It seemed to go past an array of players. In the end, it fell to James, and Preston relieved to see the referee whistle for a free kick. The ball forward, Michael Evans now battling for this ball, loses out to David Moyes. Well, Leadbitter and James getting in each other's way, poor communication by Argyle. And I think they're going to tell each other so as well. I thought Leadbitter was favourite for that ball. It was in a more midfield than a defensive position. Billy, long ball forward, looking for Littlejohn, just misses out. It's a throw-in though, and Argyle causing Preston so many more problems now. Whatever Neil Warnock said at half-time must have done the trick. It's Martin Barlow now. Barlow has a chance to move a bit more central. Evans just failed to get a good touch on that, but he's still got possession, but he's being challenged by an array of Preston players, and the ball predictably is cleared away. But alas, Preston players being made to earn their money, especially the defenders, doing their job. In the first half they were merely spectators. That would not have pleased manager Neil Warnock. And now it's Preston with a poor clearance. Barlow. The cross, looking for Littlejohn. Littlejohn misses it. I thought he was going to swing it in a minute, but just away from him. Heathcote now. Wilkinson challenging, has to go back to Bruce Grobbelaar. The hearts start beating a bit faster. We can relax now, the ball's safely cleared away. Dean Barrack. Only as far as Billy. That's an excellent ball by Billy. Intelligent. Evans, Barlow. Out wide, space. This is Paul Williams. Can he keep the ball in play? No, unlucky. The ball touched the ground and added a bit more pace to it, unfortunately. But Barlow can't be criticised for that. He had the right idea, did the right thing, played it to Williams. And another day that would have been a perfect move from Argyle. James hunts the ball forward. That ends up being a good pass to Evans. Evans can't control it. Almost ran to Morget. Billy gets a second opportunity. Billy looking for Littlejohn. Littlejohn, nobody in there though. Surely Littlejohn deserves someone to be supporting him up front. Preston, free kick, Saville gets nowhere near the ball. Ledbetter loses possession. And look at the determination on Bryson's face. Littlejohn though, rather annoyingly for Preston, gets the ball first. Littlejohn isn't the best defender in the world. Offside, the offside flag is up against Steve Wilkinson. Free kick. About 13 minutes into this second half now. It's Plymouth Argyle 1, Preston North End 1, but Argyle fans will be encouraged by the start their side have made to the second half, especially considering the first half performance. And Heathcote now has a free kick for Plymouth Argyle. The Plymouth Argyle skipper, signed from Cambridge United, punts the ball forward. Michael Evans. His flick going nowhere. That's more determined there from Logan. Littlejohn showing off his skills. Morget. Still Morget. In the end, crowded out, Simon Davey takes responsibility for Preston. Here he is again. Barrack. That's an excellent ball. Andy Saville, dangerous on that left-hand side. What great play. Tony James, he's a favourite, isn't he? He's only been here a few weeks and already the Argyle fans are in love with the guy. Great play, great determination. When it looked so dangerous, Andy Saville had Atkinson and Wilkinson in the area, ready to pounce, and they would have as well if James hadn't have covered back. Grobbelaar coming forward, he gets it again. He didn't first time, he always needs a second opportunity sometimes. The ball forward by Bruce Grobbelaar. Michael Evans challenging for so many headers, he's winning about half of them. Wilkinson. Wilkinson against Logan, who's going to win the challenge? Well, it depends on what outlet you look at it. Logan won the challenge, but Preston win the throw-in. That was David Moyes with a header. Oh, everyone's appealing for it. And Preston win the appeal. It's a goal. It's a corner kick, which the number 4, Graham Atkinson, looks like is going to take it. Russ Wilcox running into that penalty area. You've already got David Moyes in there. to the Preston North End, a corner. And Bruce Grobbelaar, very confident, very authoritative. Crystal clear, Grobbelaar's ball. How did Wilkinson get that ball? He'll know, Kilbane now. It's an excellent cross. Logan had to get to that, ahead of Saville. The danger's not over yet. It was a strange sort of ball from Ian Bryson. Bit of curl on it. Grobbelaar was going to come and collect it if it had been a bit lower, but in the end he was happy to see it go over his body, behind the goal for a goal kick. A goal would be nice now, for both Argyle fans and the neutral in general. Clearly a free kick. Michael Evans again impeded. He's had a bit of a tough time of it. He's got a goal out of the game so far. What would Argyle do for another Evans special? Tony James. All the Argyle players ahead of him. Leadbitter is only just back, but most Argyle players in an attacking position. James's free kick. Headed away. This is Billy. Kilbane with a vital touch. Paul Williams. Morget got some sort of touch onto it, but in the end runs through safely into the hands of Morlen. A push by Meek Heathcote. I saw the hand up. The referee had a case, and there's not too much appeal, especially not from the fans. Accept that decision. Well, appeal for handball, not given by the referee. Wilkinson, this is dangerous. Looking for Saville, again too much pace on that ball. But Argyle fans and players alike have a right to appeal to the referee. It looked suspiciously like a handball. But in the end it's not to be, and it doesn't really matter because Argyle have a goal kick anyhow. Been a different story that had ended up in the back of the net. Would have had a few more shouts, I imagine anyhow. It's getting like the first half. Preston getting into this game yet again after a bright second half showing from Argyle. Bruce Grobbelaar is having the most touches in the Argyle side at the moment. Atkinson. Well, James was determined to win a goal kick. In the end, he has to make do with a clearance upfield. Nice chest down there from Evans. Just missing Morget with a spectacular overhead kick. Nevertheless, he gets the ball again. Ronnie Morget, this time running forward. Trying to find Martin Barlow, only finds Dean Barrack. Graham Atkinson. Davey. Bryson. Leadbitter there first. David Moyes. Davey. That's a great ball from Davey. In space. Steve Wilkinson. Steve Wilkinson has so many options. He chooses the option of Ian Bryson and cleared away well by Richard Logan. Again dangerous. It's a very good opportunity. Preston had so much time. Andy Saville. Kilbane. The ball's gone off, it's a throw-in. The danger's over, for now at least. And Kilbane, let's just say, isn't very popular with the Argyle fans at the moment for kicking the ball away. With a throw-in, the number 8, Richard Logan. Well, Preston again win the ball. This is getting frustrating for Argyle. Well played, Littlejohn, having to come back and help. Must be frustrated watching from a striker's point of view, knowing you can't do anything about the way your team are playing behind you. And Richard Logan again with a throw-in. Again, the ball's played forward. And again, a flick on by Evans. Heathcote. It's a nice little header. He meant that. Went to Evans. Ledbetter chips the ball forward. Confident clearance by Preston, nevertheless. Tony James. Nice little back heel, although he didn't know a thing about it, from Ronnie Morget. It's an awkward sort of ball. Littlejohn. Littlejohn against John Kay. Littlejohn won their battle. It's a throw into Argyle. Paul Williams taken quickly. Paul Williams, a nice little ball. It's a goal. It's a corner. David Moyes under pressure from Mick Heathcote, giving away the corner. And it's a chance for Argyle. Argyle always dangerous from set pieces, scores so many goals from them. And Martin Barlow now with a corner kick. And now Argyle now practically pushing everybody forward. Barlow. Flicked on by Evans, punched away by the goalkeeper, not very convincingly. The danger's not over. It's a goal! And Richard Logan has scored the goal. It's Plymouth 2, Preston 1. It was a mistake by the Preston keeper, Morlanen. His punch was very poor. And Richard Logan follows up his goal last Saturday against Wrexham with another tonight. Richard Logan's the goal-scoring hero. It's Plymouth Argyle 2, Preston North End 1. About 22 minutes into this second half. And suddenly this game is being viewed upon much differently. Preston will feel hard done by. They've controlled so much of the game, and yet 2 goals to 1 down. And Mickey Evans scored the first, and Richard Logan has scored a second, volleying it into the back of the net with such confidence. Now they say a team's always vulnerable when they've just let in a goal. It's a different game now. The fans are much happier. They've forgotten the dominance of earlier days gone by upon Preston. Morget. A backheader there from James. He didn't want that to happen. Barlow. Nice play, Barlow. Mickey Evans. Showing some strength. Evans against Wilcox. And he does well to give Argyle a throw-in. Chris Billy will take this throw-in. Didn't work out that. Martin Barlow put too much pace on the ball, too much power, and there's very, very little that Chris Billy could do about it. It's been a physical but fair game. Only 1 booking today. Dean Barrett for that challenge on Michael Evans earlier in the second half. So Argyle on top today, but not in history. These 2 sides have played each other 42 times in all. Argyle have won 13 games. Preston, though, have won 19. The last meeting, of course, came in January when Preston won by 3 goals to 2. Littlejohn was sent off, if you remember, for an innocuous offence. Nice skill there by Wilkinson. Could have been an awkward bounce. Luckily for Grobbelaar it wasn't. And it goes safely into the Zimbabwe international's hands. Well, Barlow almost turned that into a good pass. Well, was that a handball? I'm not sure if the ball was out of play when the Preston player conceded the inevitable. They came off Wilcox last, but not least. Morget got the last touch. It's a corner kick in the end. Preston have about 20 minutes to put things right. They're currently 2 goals to 1 down. Michael Evans, Richard Logan, the goal scoring heroes. Somehow the balls fell through to Preston, but luckily for Argyle, they were saved by the bell. Literally, the whistle of the referee causing Argyle to relax. They could have been in a lot of trouble if play had been allowed to continue. But the referee saw an offence, and Mick Heathcote can now start another attack for Plymouth Argyle. Ledbetter. Andy Saville for Preston North End. Ledbetter trying to make up for that moment where he lost the ball. He hasn't done so far. Nice play, Richard Logan. That goal's given in some confidence. And here's Ledbetter. Heathcote forward. Michael Evans. Ledbetter. Now, Littlejohn can use his pace to get to the ball. He's got Wilcox for company. Still Littlejohn. He's kept possession somehow. Draws it in. Remember last season against Rochdale, Argyle scored a goal when Littlejohn did a move like that. But this time his ball was drilled into Michael Evans, who put the ball away and gave Argyle a 2-0 win. Almost happened again. And they call me an anorak. Can't imagine why. It's going to be a long throw in now from Richard Logan. He gets so much pace on that. It's set up perfectly for Ledbetter, still not away. Swinging at it there was James. Billy, surely he's got to cross it. He does so. It's a good deflection off a Preston player. It's a corner kick. Chris Ledbetter now will take this corner. The ball was set up beautifully for him. How he would have loved to put that ball away. I'm sure he imagined tucking that ball into the top corner. It'd have made his day. Ledbetter though will take the corner instead. Not so spectacular. Is it going to be more effective? The referee has given a free kick. The goalkeeper seemed to flap rather than being impeded, but in situations like that, when a goalkeeper falls to the ground, it's more than likely that the referee will favour him and led to the fouls being made. Preston could be making a substitution in a minute. Neil MacDonald has stripped off. Free kick. That seemed a 50-50 ball to me. Tomlinson stands over the ball, ready to cause Argyle some more problems. Saville. But Preston will be disappointed not to have done something from that attack. Littlejohn. Lovely skill. Adrian Littlejohn. Are we about to see something special from Argyle's number 9? He has to hold the ball up, plays it to Morget. Morget now to Michael Evans. Michael Evans on the left-hand side. Evans drills it in. It's a corner kick, given away by Simon Davey. Well, the bench are signalling desperately. It's a substitution for Preston North End. And Graham Atkinson steps off to be replaced by the number 13, Neil MacDonald. Neil MacDonald, who started his career, of course, at Newcastle United, went on to play for Everton and Oldham. Steps onto the field wearing the number 13 shirt. Is it unlucky 13? We'll find out eventually. Michael Evans, though, is in there. He doesn't get to it, though. Little John plays it back into the danger area. Logan, a spectacular effort. Well, suddenly, Richard Logan's Argyle's most effective player up front. Scored a brilliant goal and some spectacular football there. If that had gone in, it would have been one of the goals of the season, surely. It wasn't to be for Logan. One goal's more than enough for him in a day. Although saying that, he did score last Saturday, of course, in that draw at Wrexham. And Logan's everywhere now, inspired by that goal. The elbow appeared to be up on Evans. The referee says play on. Barlow. Still Martin Barlow. Barlow shoots. It was bouncing very awkwardly, and Moynihan did well to get his hands to it. This is a different Argyle side from the first half, just like against York City. Argyle, so much more dangerous, so much more of a threat up front. But then Preston aren't dead either, are they? MacDonald plays the ball out wide to the left-hand side. Kevin Kilbane. Dean Barrack, good cross in. Andy Saville almost got to it. Luckily for Argyle, he didn't. Oh, Paul Williams, no point criticising him. It's better to be safe than sorry. Somebody could have dispossessed him and caused Argyle a great deal of problems. Instead, Paul Williams doing the sensible thing, a mature thing as well. The corner taken very quickly. Well played. It's a corner kick. Michael Evans didn't do enough to keep the ball in play. Neil MacDonald, the substitute. Bit of a dead ball specialist. Causing problems. Little John doesn't get to it. Morget. Barlow. Intelligent ball. Morget now. Well, the ball to Little John was on for a split second. It's a throw into Argyle. Little John would be disappointed that he didn't have a chance to use his pace in the vital area of the field. It's a throw in. Richard Logan. Happy to take the throw in for now, can get a few goals later on. Logan's long throw. Evans gets the faintest of touches to it. Well played, Barlow. Martin Barlow, such a good player. Will be eager to get into the first team, the starting 11 lineup as soon as possible. And Barlow must take credit for this second half performance. Came on at half time and has helped improve the Argyle team performance no end. Williams almost outpacing Ian Bryson. Williams has the pace, Bryson has the strength. Paul Williams. Martin Barlow coming to support him. Paul Williams gets the ball now. This is a chance. Williams, wild cross, wild. Dean Barrack. Andy Saville. Well, this is what they weren't doing in the first half. Argyle now pressuring Preston all the way, not letting them have an inch. And that's been the difference in this second half, and it's worked wonders. Argyle are now winning. Time is running out. Nice skill there by John Kane. Very nice. Steve Wilkinson. Mick Heathcote though. That's better. Barlow. A long ball forward. John Kay can only find Paul Williams. Oh, lovely skill by Paul Williams. Bit of the Cantona. And Evans almost got to that. But Russ Wilcox, who's had an impressive game in the heart of the Preston defence, just got there ahead of the Argyle number 10. Martin Barlow having to fight for every inch of space on that field. Barlow almost using his skill. I'm not sure if the referee blew up and then allowed to play to continue, a bit strange. Heathcote slips, which allows Wilkinson that vital few extra inches. Saville got his head to that. This is the number 8, Ian Bryson. Bryson plays it to Wilkinson. Well, Wilkinson surely shoved Paul Williams. The referee allowed the place to continue. And just like York now, we're in for a desperate last 10 minutes as the away team try to get back into this game. Neil MacDonald will again take this corner kick. Argyle doing their job defensively. Tony James with the header. Little John. Evans, a long ball forward. Only Ledbetter's there. Billy. Can only find Kevin Kilbane. Well played though. That's Ronnie Morget, showing the determination that's going to be needed if Argyle are to have a successful year. Kilbane now. Cross in. Well done, Richard Logan. Paul Williams. Came off Ian Bryson. Argyle fans will be happy enough. Richard Logan. Michael Evans. Pump forward. Hopeful ball by Williams. An authoritative header by Russ Wilcox. The Preston North End, number 5, signed from Doncaster for £60,000. Martin Barlow. Ronnie Morget. Heathcote, that's a good ball. Little John against Dean Barrett. It's a throw into Argyle. Billy will take this throw in. The referee ordering him to hurry the things up. Chris Billy, Martin Barlow. Barlow's cross. But coming out of his area is Moulanen. Ledbetter now has time. Picks out a good ball to Michael Evans. What can Michael Evans do here? He shoots. Well, Michael Evans does again the unexpected. He shot brilliantly, it took a deflection, and that almost looped into the back of the net. The goalkeeper was stranded, he could do absolutely nothing. He could only hope the ball went wide of him. It did, luckily for him, and Evans was just inches away from giving Argyle almost certainly the points. As it is, Argyle have a corner kick, and this time the number 1 for Preston. Signed in December 1995, showing why he's the Preston number 1. ahead of reserve goalkeeper David Lucas, even though Lucas is an England under-21 international. A lot of talent in goal, obviously, Preston. Argyle not short of talent in goal either, are they, with Bruce Grobbelaar and James Dungy. We're going to see if Grobbelaar's going to be tested now. He's not. What a waste. What a waste. And Argyle, we'd be more than happy if Preston do that for the rest of the game. An absolute hash of a ball. That was Dean Barrack. Saville, it's going to fall to Steve Wilkinson, Heathcote, all sorts of strange goings on. How on earth did that stay out? Bruce Grobbelaar in the end clears it. If this stays out, Argyle will be mightily relieved. Heathcote away. That was an amazing sequence of events. It was a back pass. Bruce Grobbelaar couldn't pick the ball up. He had to clear it away, which he did. Typical Grobbelaar. The ball away, a touchdown, Andy Saville going for it, it's off the post, and again it's out. How on earth did that not go in? It's the great escape by Plymouth Argyle. Andy Saville was ready to pounce, Grobbelaar punched it onto the bar, and it's away for a corner. Absolutely incredible. Still Preston attack. Saville only gets half ahead to it. Morshay away, Barlow. Great ball, Chris Billy. He's got to play an early ball surely, which he does. Littlejohn. Littlejohn against John Kay, and the referee has given a free kick. That's disappointing. It was surely just a sign of strength. It's a physical game, football. And the Argyle fans and players showing their disapproval. And now this is disappointing. The linesman claiming an elbow was used. Littlejohn is going to go into the book. And just like Littlejohn was controversially sent off last season, he's controversially booked in the same fixture against Preston. And Warnock on the touchline is furious. There's about 2 minutes to go. Plymouth 2, Preston 1. Argyle fans praying for full time. Well, again, the referee having a go at Adrian Littlejohn. Littlejohn seems to be under a bit of pressure from the ref. And again, my heart stopped. How on earth did that not get a touch by the Preston players? It just went through everyone. Went straight to Grobbelaar. Surely Grobbelaar expected to make some sort of save then. He might have to do something now because Dean Barrack's got the ball. He's round Barlow. Still Dean Barrack. Dean Barrack across, a wild cross, wasted. After such good work on that left-hand side, surely Preston strikers deserved a better cross than that. We're in injury time. It's Plymouth 2, Preston 1. And we're now awaiting to see how long the referee adds on for injury time. But now the game continues. Morshay's faintest of headers. Evans expecting a run there by Littlejohn. It didn't happen. The ball goes through to Preston. Preston desperate to get something from this game. Punt the ball forward very early. Barlow plays it to Chris Billy. Billy's got to push the ball forward surely. He only gives away a throw and he'll be disappointed with that. Just like York, this is a desperate end to the game. We all know about late equalisers. Wrexham, of course, scored a late equaliser last Saturday. The referee's whistle can't come quick enough. Michael Evans making a run for him is Paul Williams. Well played, Michael Evans, wonderful play. Keeps possession superbly. Evans! That would have been an unbelievable goal. Out of absolutely nothing, Michael Evans ran at the Preston defence. He had only a superb goal on his mind. He went for the effort, and in the end, the power and the pace and the direction just wasn't there. But brilliant from Michael Evans, who again now has the ball. Evans to Barlow. Just offside. Desperate whistles from the Argyle fans. Still play continues. Nick Heathcote with a header. And a punch-up developing there. The two number 7s, Chris Ledbetter and Simon Davey. I'm sure arms were raised there. And in what's been such a fair contest, so fiercely contested, with only one booking in the game, they're going to shake hands now. The referee doing the right thing. Very intelligent play by the ref. Just give him a quick words and forget about it. Evans gets a flick. It'll waste a few vital seconds for Argyle. Well, anywhere is good, as long as it's not in the back of the net for Argyle. Ian Bryson is now an emergency striker. Morget just pumps the ball forward, brilliant. And now Evans, an inspired performance by Michael Evans. Can he cap it off now? He does the mature thing and just plays it to the corner flag. Because when the ball's in this position, Preston can do absolutely nothing about it. The final whistle goes, does it? Well, we weren't sure. It most certainly has. And Argyle's 100% home record is kept. Credit must go to Preston for a brilliant performance. They caused Argyle no end of problems. But after a dire first half showing, Argyle came alive in the second half to grab the points. Michael Evans with a brilliant goal put Argyle ahead on just 3 minutes. Steve Wilkinson equalised for Preston on the stroke of half-time with a thoroughly deserved goal for Preston. But Neil Warnock must have said some strong words at half-time. He most certainly did the trick. Argyle came out a different side of the second half, and they just about, and I say just about, deserved to score the winning goal when Richard Logan came forward to smash the ball into the back of the net. Listen to the atmosphere. It's only August. Argyle, though, are top of the league. You think Argyle had won promotion already by the way the Argyle fans are reacting. Argyle go off to a sea of applause. It's finished Plymouth Argyle 2, Preston North End 1. My name's Richard Hoskin.